Chase Lehocky with the Blue Futon. We're going to talk about the box office predictions from September 9th to the 11th and how we did last Labor Day weekend. And I'm going to tell you one thing. If you really think you got 5 for 5 last weekend, you drunk. If you think you're going to get 5 for 5 this weekend, you drunk. And if you do, you deserve a steelbook for free. So we don't know. So first off, let's talk about the 3 wide releases that are happening this weekend. We'll talk about the first one where I think is going to be the lowest out of the bunch. Medieval. It's a Ben Foster, Michael Caine story about a Czech soldier general who never lost a battle. It's ready to offer some strong, grisly violence. But here's the thing. I've only seen the poster. I refuse to watch the trailer. I kind of want to go in blind. But there has been no marketing for this movie. No movie trailers. No nothing. Some people think, oh, it's going to crack the top 5. Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, Vengeance, we got Mac and Rita, we got Gigi and Nate. We got so many movies that I've known about before this one that couldn't even crack the million or couldn't get in the top 5. So there's no way Medieval is getting in. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. The next one might be a sleeper. Brahmastra Part 1 Silva. Am I saying it probably wrong completely? It's from India. It's supposed to be a huge cinematic universe, the Astroverse. So we will see how this one does, and I'll give you my predictions. However, the last one is Barbarian. This one looks creepy. It's an R-rated film, and it's from one of the creators of The Wise Kid You Know. So it's a comedian guy going into the horror aspect. Even my mom, who really, watches movies, watches Hulu, Amazon, stuff like that, but not like movie theater, she's like, all I'm seeing is this Barbarian movie, and it looks kind of good. It has Justin Long in it. Skarsgård. So I do think there's a potential for this being a sleeper hit or a cult movie. So we will see. But how I did last weekend, there is no way no one could have predicted this with this $3 movie day, that this would be in this order. Anyway, we will go with my top 5. I thought it was going to be Invitation, Beast, Bullet Train, Top Gun, Spider-Man. So actually, Beast was number 6. I thought it was going to do 3.8. It did 4.0. I will take it. I was less than 0.5 off. That didn't crack the top 5. Gold Derby. I do the Gold Derby box office predictions every weekend. Invitation was 54-1 for being number 5. I got it right. I got Invitation right. Take it, take it, take it. I thought I was going to do 3.2, but actually 4.8. Solid hold. But I do think these holds were because of Saturday $3 movies. So this is going to be very odd for these weekend holds, and next weekend it's going to be hard to tell. But anyway, Invitation was the only one I got right. Number 4, I thought was going to be Beast, was actually DC Super Pets. It did a 30% increase, and it got $5 million, so good job for that. Number 3, I was thinking it was going to be Bullet Train. It was actually Spider-Man. Everyone was thinking Spider-Man was number 1, even throughout the weekend. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. But when Monday and Tuesday came out, Spider-Man, they overinflated, so it actually was number 3. And I thought it was going to do 7.0 million. It did 5.3. That's it. Number 2, I thought it was going to be Top Gun. It was Bullet Train with 5.7. I thought it was going to do 4.8. Number 1, Top Gun. 15th weekend in the box office. And it went back to number 1 with 6 million. I thought it was going to do 5 million. So no one knew DC Super Pets was going to be in the top 5. Well, let's be honest. I thought I was doing good when the first things came out. I was like, yes, I got Spider-Man right. Yes, I got Top Gun right. Yes, I got Bullet Train right. Yes, I got Invitation right. So I was 4 for 5. Now I'm 1 for 5. It is what it is. But let's see what I think this next weekend's going to be. Number 5, I'm going with the Invitation with 2.3. I just don't see any other movie doing it. Not even Spider-Man. I'm sorry. Spider-Man only did 5.3, right? Most Marvel movies drop 65-ish%. Here's with this one. It only opened at 5.3, and everyone who saw it is going to want to see it, just like an anime. So I see it dropping drastically. I don't see it making any more money, but at least the Invitation is something new for the PG-13 horror audience with Halloween coming up. So that's why I'm going with 2.3 million. However, I do think Medieval is a 2.0 million movie because of the source material. I don't know. Number 4, I'm going with the Indian movie Brahmastra Part 1 Silva with 2.5 million. Okay, RRR did 9.5 million. But here's the thing, RRR had a lot more like just buzz to it. It was supposed to come out in January. It got delayed because of COVID, got put back to March. Then you could think, wait a minute, what about KGF 2? Sure, you could put KGF 2 in this category as well. However, that was a more centralized part of India where it wasn't part of the whole country where it was filmed. And that did about 2.3 million. However, Part 1 Silva is supposed to be like an India movie. But it is getting some backlash for this source material being used a little bit too much. I haven't seen as much trailers as I've had for KGF or RRR. That's why I do think it's at least going to be number 4 with 2.5 million. It could go a little higher, but I think it's going to stay in that number 4 spot. Number 3, I am going with Top Gun with 3.8 million. The reason why I have that at number 3, because when I look at the Monday box office, the number 2 movie is beating it. I do think being the 16th weekend, and then the $3 movies, IMAX is going to other stuff, maybe, unless IMAX is supposed to go to that Brahmastra, unless it goes to Top Gun as well. I don't know. That's why I'm going with 3.8. Number 2, I am going with Bullet Train with 4.0 million. Bullet Train Top Gun can switch, but like I said, Bullet Train's a little bit newer, and it's not in the 16th weekend. That's my only prediction. I don't have anything else for you. The number 1 is going to be Barbarian with 10 million. New R-rated horror movie. People over 18 are ready for something crazy, balls to the wall, and I think this is going to deliver. Even though, very interesting, 20th Century Studios, this is like only their 3rd release this year. It's like Bob's Burgers, this, and something else. So Disney isn't really putting a lot of 20th Century movies in theaters. Put them in fucking theaters! We want to watch movies! Even the $3 theaters showed it to you. Or Movie Day. Come on now. But here's my recap. Number 5, Invitation with 2.3. Number 4, Brahmastra Part 1 Silva 2.5. Number 3, Top Gun 3.8. Number 2, Bullet Train 4 million. And number 1, Barbarian 10 million. I have no idea. Like I said, the $3 movie weekend or Saturday is going to completely confuse the shit out of me for box office drops. How I chose it was the weekend before that. Bullet Train was about 30%. Top Gun is getting that 22%. So that's all I'm going with. Tell me what you think the top 5 are, because this weekend is another one of those bonkers one. I really think if you know the top 3, everyone knows the top 3. It's the 4, 5, 6 that's up in the freaking air. Cheese talking with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think is Butantopia. You Butonians, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. Like I said, and now don't worry, darling. It's not getting good reviews. Some stuff at Venice is coming out. Like The Whale is supposed to be pretty good. Tar is supposed to be pretty good. But we will see what hits the theaters. Because now, in September, it's a lot of these Phantom faith-based movies, which I will see. I will see anything in theaters.